Anyway, fade out the excellent Katana Zero soundtrack. Love that game. I need to check in on Katana Zero at some point. I don't know if they've released the DLC for it yet. Be nice to find out. Right, let's go through the usual rigmarole. My sound volume is where it was last time. The piercing menu music is mostly okay. We're not really messing with much here. Did I add Nashcore? I'm pretty sure I added Nashcore to this. That's about as far as I'm going. I'm gonna keep it simple this week. I'm gonna try and keep 2021 at a steady increase. A steady increase. How am I doing? Not too bad. Not too bad. Glad to be at this part of the week. I feel like I've had my first full work week. So for those of you who are unaware, I've essentially been on holiday since, well, till the first Monday of February. I fucking wish. First Monday of January. So, getting back on the horse, all that kind of stuff. It's been good. I was able to get the video this week done a lot quicker than I anticipated, but that still somehow did not stop me from ending up covering an out-of-date version of the mod that I'd selected for this week. Which I've already posted about on Twitter, so if you're wondering what it is corruption cards. But it's a slightly older version of it. And the inherent problem with covering corruption cards is that it's randomized selection. So there's no way in heck that I'd be able to cover everything, so I just did the best I could. Just did the best I could with it. So Helevator. Helevator is a community mapping project. Got a full complement of maps. 30? 32? I think it's 30. All dealing with the concept of a demonic skyscraper. Because they're trying to invade heaven or something. So it's like going down, but in reverse. And all of these levels do have to fit within a very particular footprint. So, yeah. That's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. How me and the fam doing? Is the Doom baby been practicing circle strafing? She's good at strafing around the coffee table. I mean, she has to keep hold of it. But she's doing a damn good job. She's getting better and better at balancing herself upright. So, it's just a matter of time now, really. It's just a matter of time before she starts taking those first steps, and then I am truly doomed. Zekri. Paranoid got an expansion pack sequel. Oh yeah, I'm aware of Paranoiac. Never could quite get into it. Thoughts on revisiting it? I think I will revisit it. It'll probably end up being stream content. But I've got a pretty full docket for next week. This week was me warming myself up. Next week I will see how I do with something a bit more substantial. I've been thinking of bundling a few more demos together. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking about doing another demo disc. I think I've got enough of them to talk about. I just need to grab the extra footage, so I don't know. That might be something I end up doing on Monday. Am I using a Gore mod? This is Nashcore, so this is the only mod that I'm using on top of this. They recommended that you don't use mouse look because it breaks a little bit of the view outside of some windows, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh shit. I'm guessing as long as I don't, abuse movement mechanics in GZ Doom, because this is more boom. Pro-boom. How do people say it? Do they say PR-boom or pro-boom? I've never heard it said out loud, so I just call it pro-boom. Is it as hard as going down? Well, the first map here, I actually didn't realize that I got a rocket launcher right at the beginning. And I ended up playing my first run of this with nothing but the pistol. So I thought this was one of those intentionally bullshit opening levels where I just had to run for my life with nothing but a pistol in my fists. But apparently no. It's because I don't have weapon switching turned on as standard. Cadlal, how much did I enjoy corruption cards? I really enjoyed corruption cards. I've not even finished this full pint of beer yet. Already slurring my words. It's real neat. It's real neat. I'm super impressed with it. It's more low-key in application than most things that I cover. I get a sense that I tend to gravitate towards mods that have more dynamic, over-the-top effects on gameplay. That's my jam. But, you know, it was nice to delve into something that can occasionally be a bit subtle with what it alters. It's good. It's a nice little extra thing you can sprinkle on stuff. I saw that goddamn. I saw that goddamn archvile. ER boom. ER boom. But it's not capital P, capital R, and then boom. It's capital P, then R, which implies that you go pro. I should know. I have a degree. Not in linguistics or anything, but I have a degree, therefore I'm right. And it's GZ Doom, goddammit. Jetstream, you've been playing Dark Souls. You ended up obtaining the Black Knight Greatsword from the first Black Knight. Nice. You're able to two-shot most enemies. It's always nice when that happens. I thought something was wrong the first time I played this level. I've played the first 3 just to double check that everything's, you know, A-okay. But these, everyone ignores you. We don't serve your kind here. They just ignore you. Don't throw you out. That is, until you hit the button. But I like the idea of building map sets around a rigid structure. It's like how I really enjoy those Quake map jams, where the levels have to be constructed within a specific map volume. They can't go over. They can go under. And it's really fascinating seeing how people play with that amount of space when it comes to mapping. So this is not going down. This is essentially going up. Basically going down in reverse, and with music that doesn't make me want to shove chopsticks down my drum holes, my eardrums. No offense to Syriac. Just saying. If I have the choice, I do swap the music out. Sorry, it's just not my cup of tea. Can't please everyone all of the time. There is a Half-Life map pack, source map pack, or whatever it is that I want to check out, based on a similar conceit. It's a tower. I think it's a Half-Life thing. And there's one level that is basically a distillation of the entire Half-Life campaign on one floor of a tower. Neat. Jetstream, you beat Blighttown before Capradine? Well, at least you had the extra souls. Marvel, hey hey. Can't stay long, your nephew's coming over. I hope you have a nice time either way. Imk, with all the mods available out there, you sometimes forget just how satisfying OG Doom gameplay is with OG monsters. It's important, you know? It's important to re-establish a baseline. I think I remember mentioning something to that degree in another mod video not too long ago. Sometimes it's nice just to get used to what vanilla used to feel like, because vanilla Doom is still really fucking good. Never looked in that thing. Don't think I can open that one. So the one thing that infuriates me here is that. I can't get to it. I'm not sure what I need to do. There's got to be one secret somewhere. There's got to be a secret somewhere that lets me get to that. Anyway, I just remembered what the yellow key does. I think that's neat though. You got this that links up all the lights. Someone paid attention to how the electrical wiring of this map operates. Okay. Secret was involved with the Half-Life Tower thing. Interesting. Quite a fun mapping experience with limitations. Oh, I imagine. I honestly believe that limitation leads to some serious creativity. When you are given no constraints, when you are given absolutely no limits to what you can create, it can sometimes actually be... Oh, fuck. It can sometimes be paralyzing. With infinite choice comes infinite hesitation. Ugh. Jetstream. Beat Sif before even entering the depths. You've got that OG Dark Souls allows that. Oh, yeah, yeah. You can do things in so many different orders in that game. It's ridiculous. I'll have to remember to keep that Dark Souls playthrough going. For those of you that, don't check up on the Twitch channel, I've been streaming pretty much every other day. Actually, no, every day bar one this week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and now today. And for the most part, it has been Dark Souls. Because I had a run on the back burner, and I got through all the mods that I wanted to research on Monday real quick. I think that was how it happened. It was Vomitorium or something. And, yeah. So I ended up trying to fit in an AM stream. That's AM in GMT, by the way, so don't feel bad if you've missed it. I know it's sometimes a little too early for some people. Does shooting the eye do anything? I wondered that the first time I played this. I will go back and shoot it again. But I'm gonna go and say nah. That door doesn't go anywhere. Again, that's an explosive barrel on there. It's an interesting choice. I know it's technically the water cooler, which implies that the demons drink nukage. Oh, that door! I just realized that that's a thing. So yeah, that doesn't do anything. I've shot it a few times. Unless you need to physically do something to it. Not sure how to do that. So what I'll do is just get through the lion's share of the level, as is. Jetstream, you definitely want to see me go for conclusion on Dark Souls. You're also a proud member of the Gargoyle Helmet Club. United! Strong! I forgot yesterday that I still haven't done Painted World. So that's another one I've got to add to my list. I've got to do Painted World, which I should be way over leveled for at this point. Probably gonna kill Gwendolyn. Because why not? Why not do all of the bosses? Let's do all of the bosses in Dark Souls. It's Limeade. Not Nukage, it's Limeade, blind guy. Souls Mod Madness when? That's a good idea, actually. Though, I hated streaming Daughters of Ash. You know why? Because I hadn't played Dark Souls for ages up until that point. And I'd become rusty as hell. So, you know what? Maybe after I've done my standard run of Dark Souls, I go install Daughters of Ash again. And see if I can get my head around it. Alright. Let's go. Hey, hey. Vox, welcome. Dark Souls randomizer. That'd be fun. I think I'm more amenable to a Dark Souls randomizer run than I am, Ashes. Ashes. Daughters of Ash. Because I've been doing Ashes of Ariandel. Which is different. Obviously, duh. Cinders for Dark Souls 3 would be good. Will get my account penalized if I go online though, yeah. Gotta make sure you stay offline for those, because they don't like you using all that extra stuff online. Understandable, I guess. I've got a New Game Plus run of Dark Souls 3 in progress, so, and I'm just at the Ringed City, I'm just at the Dreg Heap in that, so... That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Gentle Soul looks confused. Oh, don't worry, we're just talking about Dark Souls. Have I ever played one of the Factorio-like games? Yes, I am a fan of Satisfactory. Quite like Satisfactory. I get obsessed with it for like a solid month, and then I go cold turkey for a bit. What am I missing here? Have I got the key cards? I flipped the switch that did a thing, but I can't remember what the thing was. Does it open the other toilet? I streamed it once upon a time, but everyone thought it was boring as fuck watching me play Satisfactory. Yimk, as an observation, am I getting a bit jaded with Doom? I think it's less I'm getting a bit jaded with Doom and I'm getting depressed that my channel is being buried on YouTube. That's largely what it is for me. Ah, yes, it was this bit. I should save. I've just got more extra rockets. I mean, I had a little whinge about this yesterday, but yeah. My channel just does not get any fucking traction on YouTube. Yeah. I mean, I'm grateful that I've gotten as far as I have, but Jesus Christ, it is slow, grindy work. And I've gotten to the point where, for my own mental health and for the fact that I've got a kid to raise these days, I've got to slow down the production of what I do. So I can't put videos I can't put videos out anywhere near as frequently as I used to. Because I got more responsibilities these days. So I get a little down on the fact that, yeah, I'm still, you know, sub 100k club. I know it's just a number and all that, but still. Isn't They Are Billions in line with the kind of like Satisfactory? Nah. Different kind of game. Pardon me. How far did I get in Satisfactory? I got to oil. I was just about to start making plastic products, and then I fell off. But yeah, when I start playing it, it's all I want to play, which is why it's something I only binge. Took longer to get through that level than I thought. Degree, your saves are detailed or deliberately named something at the top. I've forgotten what most of my names for saves are. Let me just double check. So, I've currently got asshole right at the top. What is that for? I don't even know what that screenshot's from. That should be a challenge. Screenshot challenge. Figure out what mod it's actually from. Bouse. What is that from? Is that? I don't even fucking know. Nope. That's from Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Chew ass. That doesn't give me anything. Chili Souls. That is from that I know what one that is. I can't remember the name, but I know what it is. That's Aliens Eradication. No, not a clue. Oh wait, no, that's Corruption Cards. That was from earlier this week. Dead that's from that Dark Souls thing again. That's from today. Honk honk, you son of a bitch. Oh wait, that's from the clown Happy Time Circus. I should save more often. That looks like, is that that's Treasure Tech, right? Jizz. Is that Swim Jizz? Loved a little bit. What? I don't even remember. They mess with the honk, you get the bonk. That's Happy Time Circus. More like Toilet Flush. That's nuts. Boop Banan. What the fuck is that? Punk AF. Rydom Hellboy. Shovel of Agony. Shrine 2. That's self-explanatory. Spin Town. Sunder, more like Blunder. Trenchfoot Triggered. Zero to Hero. Yeah. a lot of my old save files have been lost to the sands of time, because when I update my version of GZ Doom, some of them just don't show up anymore. I really should go into that folder though and clear it out, because that folder must be getting a bit clogged. A bit clogged these days. Yeah. Does anyone play Quake 2? On occasion. Get you DM me something nice on Discord to give me a few laughs. Oh, appreciate it. Yumki, work in the financial sector, and people always ask, how do you deal with the corporate rat race? To be honest, being a streamer is much worse. Oh, goody. I should become a stock trader. Always trying to be more popular than the next bloke. I like to view doing streaming as providing a place for people to just relax and talk shit. A modern day speakeasy. Where people can come and, well, not in that way. People can attend and talk about the subjects that they enjoy. No, specifically, we got Doom mods, we got boomer shooters. We've got gamers of advanced age. we got the whole squad up in here, and I think it's for me about having a group of like-minded people that you can shoot the shit with. That's what streaming is for me. And also keeping myself from going insane. That's another element too, because I love streaming. I really do. I feel like it's such a valuable vent for me. Sometimes you just be able to pick up a game, talk shit, go off, and enjoy myself ultimately, or at least provide a fun time for you guys. Even if I'm suffering, you know, sometimes I'm happy that I'm providing, oh shit, an outlet for people. Keep them occupied, especially in this friggin' day and age. Make a Doom mod that secretly mines Bitcoin. I really should have bought Bitcoin back in the day, shouldn't I? I'm thinking about buying Ethereum. Anyone got any hot tips on that? Is that a yay or a nay? Also, I've got stock in Corsair. Please buy more RGB. If you're building a rig, buy more RGB crap. Yimk, you're 36, you love watching me play even you don't like the game. It's like watching your favorite sitcom. Speaking of aging gamers. I should buy BitConnect! You got stock in CompuServe? Oh boy, I'm sorry. Rupert, one of the first stream VODs that you saw was me talking about John Woo movies. And he was like, okay, stay in here. I really need to pick up more, like, Hong Kong action films. I've been trying to amass a collection of Sui Hark. Is that how you say his name? Sui? T-S-U-I-H-A-R-K. Sui Hark. He does insane action movies. But he's not as well known as say, the likes of John Woo. But again, you know what I've been looking for? Speaking of John Woo, I've been trying to get Blu-ray versions of all my favorite John Woo films. No one fucking stocks them. I think they're all out of print, and I do not know why. I need to find out who owns the rights to John Woo films and say, you know, wake the fuck up. Icarus want to watch Hard Boiled in 4K. Shit. How did I forget about that again? The answer to that is it's Friday and I'm drinking alcohol. Oh, shice. Oh! That's mean. There's only one pillar in that room. But at least there's another pillar in this room. It leads me to believe I could potentially retreat and save my bacon. One thing playing Vanilla Doom always reminds me of is how important it is to occasionally use weapons that inflict high degrees of flinch. I seriously think the flinch mechanic is an underrated aspect of the Doom enemy roster. I could always yaha the John Woo movies. I could. I certainly could. You bought stock in Animotion, your whole life savings? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Goldberg, hi. Criterion Collection probably has them, but they only sell in Canada and the US. I need to get one of those region-free Blu-ray plays. Oh no, it hems me in. Okay. So the best way for me to handle this is do these guys. Do these boners. Do I have any rockets left? Nay. Chain gun it is. Problem with the Archvile is he has a pretty low chance to stagger, so you gotta be kind of careful with how you engage it. I think I've gotten used to too many maps lately, or at least weapon sets that allow me to take care of Archviles relatively quickly. I've gotten a little soft on that front. It was a Simpsons reference. There's so many Simpsons episodes. There's a Simpsons reference for everything. This conversation right now is probably a Simpsons reference. Archviles have the lowest chance to stun, like 4%. Is this the Woods theme from Donkey Kong Country 3? I don't know, is it? I'm not too familiar with that particular OST. 69 viewers. There's only one thing for that. Oh hey, I like that. I like that. Get stream!
In support of this amazing Twitch fuckery you bring us every week, here's another sub from me.
Thank you so much. 16 months. Big thank. Nice armor count. 69 as well. Nice. This keeps happening. It just keeps happening. 69 viewers, 69 armor. Nice! Alright, so I flicked that switch and the thing happened. There we go. I was looking away. I was getting distracted by all of the 69s. Nice. Arky, the 69th viewer. Do you win anything? Yes, you win 1 all expenses paid. Ah, the suction button ain't working. Never mind. You can have a suka bliat or a cheeky breaky instead.
Ну, чики-брики в дамке!
Oh no, the suction button is working. I do have it on my alternate backup. There you go. Have some suction.
Suction!
There you go. I got a backup soundboard because occasionally my friggin' keyboard decides it doesn't want to friggin' soundboard properly. Streaming problems. Marvel, your nephew's here. Alright, what's the most inappropriate thing I can play right now? Let's play more suction. Just repeat it. Suction, suction, suction. It's not playing anymore. I must have the child lock enabled. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful time, Marvel. Much appreciated, as always. I could play H-Doom. Fun fact, I did actually test corruption cards with H-Doom. You heard it here first. I can't really show anyone most of what I recorded. I did flirt with the idea of including a brief, like, few seconds of Cacodemon business with a pixelation filter over the top of it, but I gave into my own cowardice because I'm already being buried enough as it is by YouTube. So I thought, you know what, let's not. I'll save that edition for the day that I'm thoroughly exiled and I have to upload exclusively to Pornhub. Or at least live stream on Pornhub, the way Twitch is going lately. I heard yesterday there was a lot of issues. A lot of issues. Some people essentially streaming in silence, chat-wise, all that kind of stuff, so I can only hope I've avoided that bullshit. Does Pornhub do streaming? I believe so. You ever heard of live cams? Alright. I've got 8 points of health. I'm just going to do a little bit of health pack scavenging just to see if I can find some, because... who wants to bet that there's a friggin' archvile behind the last door? Actually, wait. Oh, wait, no. I do have another door to open. Never mind. Got my hopes up. I like you've had your old account on Facebook locked for a day for saying that American politics is crazy. Apparently that's that's hate speech. I guess they're pretty touchy about anything involving America at the moment, because yeah, speaking as an outsider, America's had a bit of an awkward start to 2021. I hope that's reasonable for me to say. Should use my chain gun. Imagine me streaming on Doom on Pornhub with an official partnership. That would be amazing. It'd be very difficult to explain to my daughter, though. I imagine it would be very difficult for my daughter to explain to her inevitable group of friends in the future. Why is your dad a millionaire? Well, he decided that streaming on Twitch or YouTube is an absolute shit show. There's that archvile I was wondering about. And so he decided to stream Doom exclusively on Pornhub. And apparently, 20 people really love Doom. Who'd have thunk? You know, once you're done with the business, you're in the afterglow phase. You're just like, you know what? I need something for the come down. Let's literally the come down. Let's watch some Doom. Don't revenants immediately attack after their pain state? I don't know. Do they? You tell me. I'm not that much of an expert. 2021's not real. We're just in 2020 part 2. It's 2022. We skipped a year. See, it is proven that I can use a rocket launcher without blowing myself up. I just get a little overexcited sometimes. New business idea: streaming porn mods on Pornhub. People are weird. That is correct. The 100k subscriber H-Doom stream we deserve. Oh man. Oh man. Wouldn't that be the day? 2021's like sequel to a slasher movie. It's just more of the same. Let's move on. Let's move on, shall we? You had an idea that was mostly a joke yesterday that was like, I could stream H-Doom with various words. I could stream naked on Pornhub. No, that's for OnlyFans. That's my OnlyFans account. Sorry. You'd know that if you were already on my OnlyFans account. I don't have an OnlyFans account. It was a joke. Or was it? Anyway, I'm gonna get more booze. Be right back. Yo! Which floor am I on? The archive floor, which better not be a subtle pun. Because archive is a lot of really ominous letters to me. It's very similar archvile. Yeah, you too, Ixithil. You read it as the archvile floor. I had to take a moment and then and double check what I was reading. Skyrim has an entire modding community dedicated to porn mods. Yes. Yes. Over the years, I have seen a lot of Skyrim-based badonkers, believe you me. Not that I've been participating in such mods. It's just, you know, as a consequence of searching for mods over the years, inevitably you're going to come across a mod for a significant title that's just chock full of tits. Wasn't OnlyFans originally just a Patreon clone? I don't know. All I know is there's a lot of nudes. What about Fallout 4? I've not got a lot of experience with Fallout 4, if I'm going to be honest. I've not even played Fallout 4. The furthest I got with the Fallout series was New Vegas, and from all accounts, I did a good stop in there. Why does this feel like they should open? That meant to happen? Biggest problem with 3 was the layout. Fallout 3 and Jamlo, memories of your Skyrim playthrough as a horny catboy. Khajiit has words if you have something unspeakably lewd. What am I doing wrong here? What am I missing? We got anyone who's played through this in here? I'm a little nonplussed. Not even the phrase I want to say. I'm just a little fucking confused. Reasonably sure that jumping is disabled in this. Climb on the water cooler and look in the vent. Oh, is it a switch in the vent? See, I didn't think I could get on the water cooler. It is. Thank you. I'm too dumb for this. I don't have the galaxy brain gene, clearly. Talking Pizza, if you find good music from an adult-themed game, is that a good thing? Do you enjoy it? Are you capable of listening to it without having to jack off? If the answers to that are yes, then carry on, my dude. Yeah. I should be punching these things. Back off. Back off. What did I say? Bug off. Fallout 3 and 4 combat is decent if you don't think of it as your normal FPS. Oh yeah, I don't think anyone could ever confuse Fallout 3 as resembling an FPS. Ah. I mean, you know, at some point, if I'm exceedingly bored and I have ran out of other games to play, I might play Fallout 4. It's alright from what I've heard. It's just not a very great quote-unquote Fallout game. An alright game, but not a great Fallout game. It's like how people talk about Hitman Absolution. It's a good game. It's just not a very good Hitman game.
Hello Mr. Icarus. I followed your stuff for a while on YouTube, but this is the first time I managed to have time to join a live stream. Love the videos.
Thank you very much. 1,500 bits, no less. Thank you so much, Shermack. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I'm glad you've been enjoying the unrepentant bullshit that I've made over the years. So where was I? Was I still shitting on Fallout, or was I onto a different subject? But yeah, I think so far the alcohol bill for this stream is thoroughly paid for. I did not notice those chain gunners. I was still shitting on Fallout. Ugh. People say the same thing about Doom 3. Oh yeah, I remember the train of thought I was on now. They say Doom 3 is a good game, but not a good Doom game.
Also yay 33 months. Should technically be 34 by now, too.
Well, I count it as 34 total. In my heart. Thank you so much, Dutchy Gamer. Fallout 4 is a good game, but the biggest gripe is they give you a full suit of power armor at level 1. Yeah. Did I get it? No. Exigo! 28 months. Much appreciated. Seems like everyone's turning up at once here. I should remember to save my game after I get in the vents. Don't have to do this from the start of the level again. It's extra health that's kicking about. I should really finish making my map. I've had a map or two in the works for like ages and ages and ages, but because I get distracted by mods and making videos, it takes me forever and ever to actually finish maps. Pardon me. Octurus, the power armor itself in Fallout 4 is great. Just they shouldn't have introduced it instantly. I mean, I love the idea of power armor, but yeah, you gotta be careful with how you use it. As you say, you don't want to blow your load too early. But maybe they thought they were just, you know, giving the player a taste. Like we've got to have our big intro. We've got to have our big intro hook to the game to get the player invested in the experience. But they forget that the intro to New Vegas is you getting shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave. It's pretty low key. You wake up and you end up doing a psychology test, and then yeah, doing some mild quests at a bar. It's a slow ramp, but with Fallout 4 they wanted to start with the big stuff. Wouldn't mind if I turned through your maps to Psychic one day, would you, Ark? Go crazy. I don't mind. It was all to introduce fusion cores, etc. Oleg, you've tried getting into mapping, but keep getting distracted. One moment it was game coding, the next it was medieval Jewish philosophy, next time it's sculpting. Man, you're a modern day Renaissance man. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's easy to get distracted. Boy, this floor is filling up. Oh shit! Yeah. I'm just gonna hide in this corner for a bit because it seems like the pinkies get confused by the by the little conveyor belts. That escalated quickly. Stalker 2, let's talk about that. Yes, Yimk. Yes, let's talk about Stalker 2. When? Stalker 2, when? And please, for the love of God, be good. Actually, no, I don't need Stalker 2 to be good. I need it to have the exact same level of jank as the original Stalker. Good old Slav jank. And we also need it to be moddable. So we can have awesome mods like Call of Chernobyl, Anomaly, all that kind of stuff. Which reminds me, I need to reinstall, or check, in fact, whether I still have Anomaly installed. Because I do remember downloading it at some point and playing a load of it, and then just forgetting. Because something else came along. Can't remember what it was. Pardon me. It wasn't Call of Pripyat. Call of Pripyat was an official sequel. Call of Pripyat was an official sequel. Call of Chernobyl was a mod that combined all of the environments from first, second, and third games, but Anomaly did the same thing. And you can download that as a standalone. You don't actually need to own the original Stalker, but I'd say go nuts if you want to play it and you've never played Stalker before, but I really would advise playing an original Stalker playthrough before you do so. It's seriously an experience unlike any other. I love those games. Alright, so I got the blue key. Save. Gauss Rifle is and always will be king. Accidental Spy, by the way, thank you for the 10 months. On Prime sub, no less. I nearly forgot. I was on a roll with my rant. The only Stalky I like was the movie. The movie's great. The movie is a piece of art. Tarkovsky. Absolute legend of a director. I've got a copy of Stalker. I got real confused the first time I watched that film because originally, well, on my DVD release at least, it comes in 2 discs. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's all that particularly long. Maybe it is, I don't know, but I was really enjoying it when I watched it. So when the first disc ended, I was like, wait, what? Wait, that's it? And I realized there was 2 discs in my DVD case. Ixithil, speaking of Stalker Anomaly, the Bloodsuckers are fully invisible in that game. Yeah. I was in Agraprom Underground last time I played Anomaly. Have I ever read the book it inspired? Yes, I have, Ermac. I do own a copy of Roadside Picnic. It's a really good book. Deals with things in a little bit of a different way, of course. Such is the nature of adaptation. But yeah, I've read the book, I've played the games, I've watched the film. The only thing I haven't done is read the other, like, game-inspired Stalker stuff. If I'm not mistaken, didn't they nearly make, or did they make a TV series based on the games? Or were they fan films? But yeah. Conversely, I've not read Metro. I've played Metro. Couldn't get into it. I couldn't tell you why exactly, but it just doesn't give me the same... It doesn't give me the same vibe as the original Stalker games, and for some reason I desperately crave that. Somewhat amusingly, when I first played Metro, I was like, man, this is ever so slightly a bit of a railroaded story, and it literally is. All the way through. That's kind of the point. Is this map reusing a Going Down track? Is this like a remix Going Down track? I'm sure it is. It's got a hint of Syriac to it. Jomlo, if you run H-Doom with Hideous Destructor, does it turn into an immersive dating sim where he plays a chubby guy with crippling... Chat's moving. Social anxiety and all the demon girls are way out of your league? I don't know. You report back. Mac, you've only ever read Roadside Picnic. The games look beautiful, but you prefer level-based games to wide-open sandbox. I'd say it's not as sandbox as you imagine. Especially the first game. It's there's pretty decisive progression. It just gives you the impression of being wide open sandbox. That's more Anomaly. You're utterly free to do whatever the fuck you want to do in those. Alright, so I've gotten myself the yellow keycard. This is a flat out Going Down track. I thought it was. It had the Syriac style to it. Bogana, hey. Hope you're doing well today. I'm currently a can and a half deep into my booze supply. Only got 4 cans. I gotta pace myself. Oh hey, I don't know whether to drop this bomb right here, right now, but fuck it. I finally decided I don't really give a shit whether Facebook can tell what the inside of my living room looks like, so I got myself a Quest 2. It gets delivered today. So, if any of you were hankering for me to eventually cover some VR Doom content, well, guess what? It's gonna fucking happen. Cyberpunk, any thoughts? Haven't played it. Cannot comment. Haven't played it, cannot comment. Would like to play it at some point when it is a third degree less jank. Cock Soldier, welcome. Syriac's music is clever because it sounds almost like random notes and chords, but still works as music. Syriac's mind works in a very strange way. Can I wear a hat with it? Can I wear a hat with what? VR? You don't need to see my fucking face. You'll be seeing through my eyes. I should rock up in VR chat as Doomslayer. But the entire time that I'm present, there's like ambient BFG division going on in the background. Every time I turn up, BFG division starts playing in the VR chat lobby. Because like Scandy, the first you got in going down was map 15 with the Meat Grinder mod. I need to give a try in Meat Grinder at some point. It's an interesting idea. Designed to go with slaughterish maps, and from what I remember, going down does get a bit slaughterish. This section is fucked. VR might expose my skull for the first time live. Interior of my skull. You know that's not how VR works, right? Why does VR chat have a fascination with jiggle physics? Because boobs. Irish German, I am aware of Fall Guys having Doom costumes. You know what's weird? Living in not only 2021, but living in an era where Doom has had a full-on resurgence in video game pop culture. With Doom 2016 and then Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal seems to really have pushed it, you know, into the wider gamer consciousness. So now you get collaborations like with goddamn Fall Guys. It's baffling to me. It really is. VR chat is just animes and furries to you, Chris? Well, not until I turn up as the fucking Doomslayer. The whole Animal Crossing Doom Eternal thing, oh, certainly helped. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do think it's wonderful. It's also baffling. I'm just sat here playing Doom mods. Love it when I spot stuff coming up on YouTube. It's like, yeah, I remember playing that 5 years ago. Where was everyone then? Alright, save here. And just friggin' let slip the dogs of explosions. This section, man. It's a doozy. Oh, damn it, that hitbox. Did I get to play the Messenger by any chance? Yes! Cog, you like Cyberpunk? You think it's good? Fantastic. I'm glad you enjoy it. Ghost on OG Doomslayer, like I turn up. Well, my idea earlier was I'd turn up as Doomslayer with BFG Division playing constantly in the background wherever I go in VR chat. So, yeah. 2016 version. And beyond. You heard I like skeletons? Where did you hear that? I don't know why you'd be under the impression that I like skeletons in the slightest. That I'm a fan. That I've got a mascot that's called Frank. I don't know why you would think that. I should turn up with every Doom 2016 track playing at once. Yes, I should. Ah, here we go. Frank doesn't mind. He's not got a nervous system. He's not capable of feeling pain. That's why I threw a bunch of pumpkins at him not too long ago. Wait a goddamn friggin' minute. Where's the elevator? How do I get to the elevator? Is it through here? Son of a bitch. Oh, I see how it is. He doesn't have tear ducts. He's not capable of crying, Kawasumi. My baby, my Doom baby loves Frank. Every time she crawls out of her bedroom and the door is ajar, she'll have a direct sight line to Frank. And the first thing she does is just beat the shit out of that skelly. Don't know why. She just does. Just does. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Room full of rockets. Suspicious as fuck. She already knows that Revenants are to be hated. No, Revenants are to be rehabilitated and given a commemorative trumpet. Oh, come on. When will my daughter be forced to complete Plutonia? The first time she asked me if it's okay to drink booze. I'll tell her it's fine to drink as much as she likes. As long as she completes Plutonia first. And then she will know why beer is necessary. Revenants are to be honored for their dedication, going above and beyond the call of duty. Ha! Punch the skellies. I don't have a berserk pack. I'm gonna do it. Did I kill that Rev? That Arch even? Oh, this is fucking awful. This is so claustrophobic. Jesus.
You have irritated the tool gods. You must now be smeared with the holy grease of disdain.
Octarisian, you didn't find Plutonia to be very tough because you played through Sunlust first? Well, there you go.
I don't think so, Tim.
Oh, the door's open. Never mind. I can fucking leave. Hey, Layla, my darling daughter, you can drink. as much as you like, booze-wise, but first, you have a choice. Would you rather beat Sunlust or Plutonia first? Ah! Yimk, you've been looking into getting an ultra widescreen? I don't have one. I got 2 monitors. Civi's the guy you need to ask if you want to talk about widescreen. I've heard the Samsung Odyssey is pretty good, but that's only because I watched Linus Tech Tips. It might be out of your price range. It depends on your budget. Depends on the budget. Oh, this sounds good. The toxic slime floor. I'm gonna get some alcohol. How was it going? Someone saying Scythe kind of surpasses Plutonia. I gotta be honest. I don't think I've done a full playthrough of Scythe, or even Scythe 2 for that matter. Mr. Revolution, Bridgeburners maps are insane. I know, I follow him on Twitter, and I admire the screenshots. Though his maps tend to be a bit heavy, right? Frame rate wise. I remember there was a mod not too long ago that was just so like visual effect heavy. It just tanked things. Scythe is relatively normal until you hit a difficulty brick wall. Kawasumi, your favorite is Scythe X. I've always been interested about this. What's the difference between Scythe X and the other scythes? Because I know it follows a similar progression in terms of levels. Oh, by the way, my VR headset turned up. I got a link cable for it as well, so I'll be able to plug it into my PC and take advantage of the hardware.
Here comes Flameboy. Swah, 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 swah.
Irish, hope I don't get motion sickness. Well, as far as I am aware, I do not generally suffer from motion sickness. So I've got my fingers crossed that that will certainly not be the case when it comes to VR. I love a lot of things that have me, you know, flipped upside down, going all over the place, that kind of stuff. I love roller coasters. I miss going to theme parks, man. I miss going to theme parks and riding roller coasters. I really do. Oh, you can't see the game. Sorry.
You have irritated the tool gods. You must now be smeared with the holy grease of disdain.
Sorry. Anyway, let's go back to normal gameplay. This is how the rest of the stream's gonna look. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, so many arch files. I'm fucking with you. Yimk, you've never played Plutonia, you feel a bit embarrassed? Ah, don't be. Here's a challenge for you. Play Plutonia, but play it with, oh, shit. It was in my head. What's that mod that does weapon sets based on is it called Final Duma? Yeah, play Plutonia with the Final Duma maps weapon set. Do that. That'll be a nice way for you to experience it. It reminds me of an idea I had not too long ago. I was thinking about playing these very particular map sets front to back using Final Duma. Would you guys be okay with that as a stream thing that I do every week or so after this? I was thinking it might be fun. Though the only problem I can see with that is I did make a promise that I'd do a full playthrough of Plutonia as part of my 100k YouTube milestone thing. So I guess we're just gonna have to pick a new 100k milestone. And I'm sorry, it can't be H-Doom. But it seems to be some agreement there. There seems some agreement. Is the Plutonia weapon set actually good? Yeah. Hexen at 100k. Fuck right off. Hell no. Okay, I'll list it as a maybe. I really don't like Hexen though. But Sky, when it comes to the Quest and VR chat, are the Quest compatible avatars and the avatars that are not. You limited the avatars event. Oh, okay, fine. I'm sure I'll figure all of this out. Plus, I'm planning on side loading a lot of stuff. I'm planning on spending a fair bit of time figuring out how I can install custom content and use custom content. Because I don't know if you've noticed, that's kind of my... Oh, fuck. I stepped on the nukage, didn't I? It's kind of my thing. Ixodil 1/8 of the puzzle has been solved.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
You don't think I've finished the final episode on Alfonzon, Zekri? Do I still need to do that? Oh, jeez. I've completely forgotten. I really have. Yimk VR when you know you want one. Did you? Were you not here? Were you not here when I just did this? You silly goose. Shaking the box around, what? Nothing bad will happen. I wonder what's in it. It's fine. You know how good packaging is these days? That shit doesn't move. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, I forgot that. I forgot that happens. I think I was distracted the first time I did that. Episode 10, Alfonso with Psychic Arc. Yeah, that could be good. Half-Life Alex when I can set up my goddamn VR and buy it. That is certainly up there in terms of things I most assuredly want to play. Get an index later. I'm poor. Well, okay, I'm not that poor. I can afford an Oculus Quest 2. But still. I mean, I'm poor now. You fuckers better watch my YouTube videos. Icarus needs to eat. stream Alex when I play it. I'll try and figure it out. I'll definitely try and figure it out. Because as of right now, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. This weekend is going to be me getting acclimatized with the VR headset and figuring out how it works. Whether or not I suffer from motion sickness, all that kind of stuff. Octurus, played GZ Doom on your Oculus. It was okay, but the flatness of the enemies is much more apparent. I'm looking forward to that. I might do a video about that, you know. Doom in VR. I know other people have done it, but I've not done it. I think this is the thing that I've needed to get past when it comes to ideas for videos that I want to make. Sometimes I need to get past the idea that maybe what I'm talking about hasn't been covered or has been covered before. And that's fine. Because at the end of the day, it's about whatever perspective you specifically can bring to the subject. And if you're okay with that, that's how it should be. Oh yeah, this section. I remember this section. Would get VR just for Hitman 3, but it seems to be PSVR exclusive. I'm sure inevitably that will come to PSVR, but I mean, I'm going to be playing Hitman 3 come rain or shine because I love the Hitman games. I'm particularly a fan of the recent trilogy that they've got going. World of Assassination. And then they're moving on to Bond after this, as far as I can tell. IO Interactive. Can't think of a developer better suited for that, if I'm going to be honest. I'm looking forward to tapping people on the shoulder and then punching them in the face in Hitman. That sounds good. I actually don't know if Icarus or anyone in chat can help you with this. We're currently having a storage issue on your PC. For whatever reason, your Windows C drive has 230 gig of storage on it, and it's filled up quick. So you're trying to figure out how to extend it? I'm not sure I got enough information on your issue there, Irish, but the only other thing I could think of is buy another hard drive. Don't go SSD if you can't afford it. A regular spinny drive SATA will do you a-okay, and they're getting cheap as shit these days. Get yourself like a spare 1 terabyte SATA and just use that as your install drive for various things. Unless you've already got multiple drives, in which case you might want to check where certain programs get installed to. For example, Steam, you need to designate it to save to certain file directories. I save to my D drive because I don't want my C drive to get fold up. Yeah, that's the word. Too full up too quickly, because that's one of my smallest drive. I think that's my SSD drive. But Irish Jetstream seems to be on it, so don't worry. Don't worry. Wolverine, you want to say I'm a great streamer? Thank you. One of the guys you enjoy watching. Are you making a YouTube FPS mod video? Thumps, mate. Thumps! Thumps! Greetings from Denmark. A pleasure. Thank you so much. Exithil, you recently bought a 2 terabyte hard disk drive just for Steam? Yeah. SSDs are getting cheaper these days, which is nice. I mean, they can still be a bit expensive, but yeah. When it comes to regular spinny disk storage, Yeah, you're covered on that front. If you just want raw storage and you don't mind about the speeds, get yourself a spinny disk SATA. This Wolverine moves typing too fast. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just find it amusing when I can jump on misspellings. Right, I got the yellow key. Octorus, you want to get one of those NVMe drives? Me too, but I don't have a motherboard capable of it right now. So when I upgrade to the 5K series Ryzen CPUs, I'll need to upgrade my motherboard, which will allow me access to NVMe hard drive stuff. So those will be cool. Expensive, but cool. I've made my peace recently with the fact that I do not need to be on the cutting edge tech-wise in terms of what I do. I get by absolutely fine with my current hardware setup. I've got a 2070 Super GPU. I have got a Ryzen 1700, so I jumped on the Ryzen bandwagon with AMD on Zen 1. And no complaints. Seriously, no complaints. Ryzen 1700 has done me wonderfully well. I mean, sure, there's much better options now, but, you know, upgrade-wise, in terms of what I personally do with my PC, I do not need to actually upgrade. But we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. Mark Scars, you thought his SSD upgrade was amazing boot speed-wise. Oh, yeah. Lightning quick. Kinky Ray, you going 3700X when you can find one. Those are going to be going nice and cheap soon once they boost up the production of 500K Ryzens. But I can just imagine how cool an upgrade will be from 1700 to a 5K series Ryzen processor. Woo! That baby's going to be fast! And I don't really need to worry about the cooler either, because I've already got a Wraith cooler for my 1700. So as far as I can tell, I can just swap out my pre-existing Wraith cooler with whatever chip I'm getting. Yimk, Mrs. and I got a new no tech rule from 6 to 8:30. You can say goodbye. It was a great stream and chat. All the best, Yimk. Hope you have a nice evening. Thank you for dropping by. Inky Ray, you going from an Ivy Bridge? Woo! Yeah, it's going to be a big upgrade for you. But yeah, it's always tricky deciding when to hardware upgrade, because there's always something else around the corner. And to be honest, if you're waiting for the next thing, you'll be waiting forever, because there's constant refreshes always happening with PC hardware. I mean, for me, I had a GTX 970 as my original graphics card. It worked real well. It was a real workhorse. So, for me, the jump between a GTX 970 to a 2070 Super, entirely justified. I mean, sure, I could have waited a bit longer for the next series, similar pricing, but it becomes a justification of time versus money. If you need it, and it's going to objectively improve the way you work, the way you game, the way you do stuff, sure, pull the trigger. It's worth it. But if you can wait, then you don't truly need to upgrade. Thinky Ray, in your case, it's more been 12 years and my shit's dying. Yeah, there you go. That's a good excuse for upgrading. Absolutely. Eddie, until last year you had a 660 Ti. Man. Almost 8 years because your system needed a full overhaul. Exactly what I'm on about. Exactly what you're on about. Mac, you've still got a GTX 970. It's a workhorse of a GPU. Cannot fault the GTX 970. I think, well, I could. It was missing that extra 0.5 gig of VRAM. There was a bit of an advertising scandal over that one. Look at me talking like I know shit about GPUs. I don't jack shit about GPUs. Most of the stuff I know about GPUs is learned by osmosis from either Linus Tech Tips or Gamers Nexus. Those are the people that know their shit. Tech Jesus. Tech Jesus and Linus. Flip-flop deity of tech. This is doing an interesting job with claustrophobic environs. I think that portrait looked a little out of place. Eddie, your graphics card caught fire, along with the PSU. Oh, I can relate to that. I had a PSU catch fire. He was restricted to a 10-year-old laptop for 2 months. He just played a shitload of Underrail and Boomer Shooters. Gamlo. Linus Tech Tips, also known as look at all these builds your poor ass will never be able to afford. I view Linus Tech Tips as like my personal lifestyle aspirational shit. Watching Linus Tech Tips is like aspirational tech for me. Aspirational lifestyle stuff. Like, no, I cannot afford the vast majority of this stuff, but boy, I can dream about the day when I do. For the day when I can. Linus is a moron. I know. He's frequently the dumbest rich guy I've ever seen on YouTube. That's why I like him. But I balance that out by watching Steve on Gamers Nexus, so it's all cool. Linus is everyone's idiot. Money can't buy sense. Or taste. And Linus proves that. Week in, week out. Linus's grand designs for Nerds Actors. Yes! Yes! That is right on the money. I love it. I love it when there's an argument where, but he's an idiot, but he's stupid, but he does all of this dumb shit. And my response is, I know, right? Isn't it great? This is how I view certain films. I went on a bit of a rant about Jupiter Ascending on Twitter not too long ago. And I love how stupid the film is. I'm one of those weirdos that can really get into how entertainingly stupid a film can be. And Jupiter Ascending, holy shit. Ugh. It is proven to me within a shadow, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the Wachowskis are absolute hacks when it comes to writing stories. But boy, when it comes to putting things on screen, they know how to put things on screen, they know how to make it look good, or at least fun. They've got big ideas, but they have absolutely zero subtlety or nuance. It is glorious trash. Fifth Element is a fucking masterpiece, and I will fight anyone that says otherwise. Aziz! Light! Ugh. Oh, like you tried watching tutorials for programming old DOS GPUs? Linus simplifies. Oh yeah, Linus is much more mainstream. Not to say that you're knowledgeably suddenly from watching a YouTube tutorial. Yeah, I wouldn't go to Linus for the minutiae. I go to Linus for the broad overview stuff. But yeah, here's some weekend homework for you. Go watch The Fifth Element. Great film. Okie dokie. Hello. Secret, you say? Look at me just blundering into this shit. Oh, I'm 200 armored. So, alright. I'm getting a little tied up when it comes to progression in this map. Can't get through the yellow door because I need the yellow key. Can't get through the blue door because I need the blue key. Blue key is hidden in a jail cell. Or like, multipass. Skullcry, you prefer hardware unboxed? I've not watched a lot of hardware unboxed. Eddie, you're watching the Street Fighter movie this weekend because you can. The Street Fighter movie is good. I genuinely enjoy watching Street Fighter the movie. I mean, sure, most of it is carried entirely by Raul Julia, but still, it's a good film. For you, the day that Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday. And add to that the line where he talks about how Bison dollars will be worth so much once he kidnaps the Queen of the UK. Fucking love Raul Julia. He was taken far beyond his time. One of the best things about Addams Family as well. I love that actor. Genuinely miss the guy. But yeah, Street Fighter was the last film Raul Julia made. He was suffering from cancer throughout the production of that, but he still brought his fucking A game. He took on the role because his kids, I think, enjoyed Street Fighter and begged him to do it. And as a result, I've got some genuinely fond memories. I love his performance in that. Also, I can appreciate Van Damme. Who can't appreciate Van Damme in his full-blown, I'm popular as shit and I snort a shitload of cocaine phase? Also, if you have spare time, watch Robot Jocks. Robot Jocks. Watch Robot Jocks. I'm not going to give you any more context. Other than you should watch Robot Jocks. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did I by any chance watch the first season of Pennyworth? No. I don't even know what that is. I can tell you that I recently started watching The Umbrella Academy. Finding that mildly interesting. If only I watched the first episode. Oh, it's a standalone series about Alfred. Oh, okay. No. I have not watched that. I've not even watched Gotham. I gotta be honest with you, I kind of fell off the DC bandwagon a while back. I think the last DC thing I watched was The Flash. And that was series 2? Series 2 of The Flash, so that's a fair few years ago. I used to watch The Arrow. I used to really enjoy The Arrow. I really enjoyed what they were doing with that. Up until the point, and then I fell off with the whole Felicity bullshit. Oh, like how I seen Eli, the computer guy? Nope. Not a clue who that is. Like Linus, but less mainstream. Not a clue. Pennyworth is like a prequel to Batman, but it's alt history James Bond. Sounds cool. What about animated movies? What, DC-wise? Last DC thing you saw was the Green Lantern. It was okay-ish. Alright. Everything else that's come out since is better. And that's a low bar to clear. Osric, thank you so much for the gift sub. Animated DC is quite good. Last thing I saw animated DC was The Death of Superman, and I actually went to the cinema to watch that. And it was bad. I really didn't enjoy it. I thought it sucked. Yeah, I went to the cinema to watch Death of Superman animated, and it was a double bill. It was the Death of Superman, and then, you know, the follow-on, Rise of the Superman or whatever it was. And I actually walked out because I had better things to do that day. I just didn't give a shit. So yeah, there's that. There's more apathy than hatred. Have I watched the Watchmen TV show? Yes, I have. I quite enjoyed the Watchmen TV show. I thought it was a neat way of doing kind of a follow-on to the events of Watchmen. I also kind of appreciated that it was more of a follow-on to the graphic novel than it was a follow-on to the series, but you could kind of follow either way. Batman Gotham Knight is something you'd recommend? I'm pretty sure I own that on DVD, I've just never watched it. Got like a Batman collection. Oh, fuck. You know what I appreciate in levels? Subtle Archvile encounter setups. So this room has some good pillars in it, but I just didn't notice it as an Archvile setup because it just felt like a natural part of the level. I was just like, oh, this is a nice like little geographical setup for this room. Adds a little bit of flair to it. And then boom, Archvile fight. Oh yeah, you got some pillars to break line of sight behind. Good job! Good job! Have I read the Watchmen graphic novel? Yep. I own it. I saw the movie. I relatively enjoyed the movie. I understood it as something separate from the... I appreciated the movie in terms of adaptation. Because Watchmen is a fucking bastard to adapt. And I can at the very least appreciate that they tried. It may not have been entirely successful, but it was a good shot. Best DC film, Eddie, is Batman and Robin, where Arnie plays Mr. Freeze because one-liners and memes. Alright, this is something that I heard on a podcast recently, but Batman and Robin is entirely about Batman coming to terms with the fact that he's gay. And accepting Dick into his life because Dick Grayson.
I I'm a shilling hack and apparently, I've been giving you money for 13 months and Twitch won't stop spamming me with messages to tell you.
Well, thank you, Osric, at the very least. Much appreciated. I'm glad that you felt compelled to keep me relevant all this time, genuinely. Even though you are fast on your way to just, leaving me behind, because what you're working on, Viscera Fest, it's good shit. Genuinely is. Was it the Alex Jones part? No. Okay. So, what does this say? Oh boy, you haven't felt this vertically challenged, mobile, sorry. I'm over 5 foot at the very least. Since that one time on Phobos where the entire chain of command above you was wiped out by demons. All the way up, on the roof, the villainous architect is waiting for you to confront him. You aren't scared of him or his mighty exposed brain. But you've dealt with his kind before, indeed. So many have fallen by your hand. Add usually rockets, that you kind of lost count. That elevator music is starting getting on your nerves, though. Yes. Hopefully you won't have to hear it. Oh, like you've never seen Dick Tracy? I have. It's interesting. It is only goddamn friggin' 5 to 4. How is it only 2 hours into the stream and I've nearly sank 4 cans of friggin' Budvar? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pace myself. And in that regard, I'm gonna heed the call of nature. Be right back. Okie dokie. Is this Iron Maiden music? Doesn't sound familiar to me. With people talking about the Mortal Kombat movie in chat. There's a new Mortal Kombat movie? I don't recall people talking about it. I know they're planning on doing a reboot of the Resident Evil movies. That'll be interesting. I mean, the only way is up after Paul W.S. Anderson and Mila Jovovich, right? They were basically making their own fan films. God knows how long. New Mortal Kombat movie with Joe Talsim from The Raid. I can see that. You know, I just realized I haven't seen the SSG at all during the course of this, as of yet. Which is pretty good, yeah, pacing-wise. Because the SSG really does upset the balance in a lot of levels. This is the first map with the SSG in it. That's interesting how I just thought of that. The same level. I mean, how deep am I? Is this, what, the 8th? 7th. I'm surprised I've only done 7 maps. I had a similar idea to this for one of my long on the back burner maps that I've been doing. There's like a section of it that's like office floor, cubicles. I think the biggest problem I come up against when it comes to mapping is keeping my own ideas in check, because frequently I end up with ideas for maps that just spiral out of control, and I think I need to learn restraint. I need to learn how to keep it in check, maybe focus more on making like a run of episodic, like a single episode's worth, like 8 maps. A sequence of 8 maps. I feel like that'd be a good thing to shoot for, and try and keep the progression going throughout the course of that. The mandatory office floor level in FPS is as required as the ice level in platformers. Shit. Like any project, you gotta keep a narrow scope or you'll get demotivated. Yeah, true. True, true. True, true. I was gone the wrong way, getting back to this previously. Come on. Is that Spectre? There he is. That was a pretty intense little office section, though, gotta say. Well built. Ah. 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 Heaven help. Eddie, the biggest problem you have is levels descend into level wank. Good usage of the phrase. Because you love making labyrinths, which you personally find hard. Making the level feel like they're guiding the player the right direction. Yeah, sometimes you gotta bring yourself down from the precipice. Arc, so default weapon set, but not taking the opportunity to use smooth doom. I forgot. I mean, let's face it, Arc. It's about 2 hours and 8 minutes too late to suggest that combination to me. I'm also using Nashgul. Does that help? John, greeting from in between classes. How you doing? Hopefully well. Because I'm dead. Anyone here play Rainbow Six Siege? I used to. Can't exactly remember why I stopped. I enjoyed Rainbow Six Siege. I think it was just... I'm not entirely geared for multiplayer stuff. So, yeah, after a while I just fall off because I usually play randos. You know, random combinations of teams. I don't have like a regular group I play with. Time zones and all that. The John, it could be better. You gotta write a paper. Ugh, my condolences. Is it like one of those character limit papers as well? The paper must be X words long. So you end up breaking out the thesaurus so you can, you know, use alternate combinations of words to like pad out the paragraphs. I hate that. Hate having to do that. As you can tell, I also had to do that back in the day. Thankfully, the course that I had wasn't too reliant on written stuff. It was largely practical. Still. Yeah. You'd be interested to see me play the older Rainbow Sixes? I'm not sure I'd be able to get into them. I like the idea of that, but yeah. I was never much of a big Rainbow Six guy back in the day. I think the most significant Rainbow Six thing I can remember playing is Vegas. When I was in uni. That's about it. So yeah, I'm not a massively hardcore Rainbow Six guy. It's probably why Siege appeals to me, because it's nowhere near as hardcore. Why did they name it the Thesaurus? It's too easy to confuse with Tyrannosaurus. Well, one's dead and one's a book. Oh well. Oh well. Oh shit. Should have saved before I went in here. Oh, there's the SSG. When did I pick that up? I don't remember that at all. Way. Fuck! Why do I always run headfirst into cacodemon projectiles? It just seems to be something I do shockingly regular. Have I ever done a playthrough of Shrine? I'm sure I have. I think I did a playthrough of Shrine before I actively covered it as part of a research stream, which is something I do regularly, by the way. If you're not already following me on Twitch, there's a good reason for you. Also, if you want to watch me suffering through Dark Souls, that's a good excuse. Because who doesn't love watching other people suffer through Dark Souls? Let's get real here. Because I don't advertise it as much. Oh, come on. Kako lightning bolts have an anomalous gravitational pull. Of course. Of course they do. Wouldn't you agree, Bison?
Of course!
Suffering through Dark Souls should be a Twitch partner requirement, to be honest. Yeah, that would work. It certainly reduced the number of people who have eligibility, that's for sure. Finally gonna call it a morning, trying to get some sleep. Your first pen and paper RPG session for a year. All the best, Lion. Thank you so much for dropping by. Sleep well. Yeah, I'm at that age these days where the prospect of a real solid, satisfying sleep is like one of the most aspirational things for me. Boy, I'd love to just wake up and go, Man, that was a good sleep. Eddie, playing through Plutonia on UV should be a Twitch pod. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. That's just a smidge too mean. Okay, got the red. So the red takes me back up, but there's a blue key door. Interesting. Interesting. Blue key's a secret? I mean, I figured that much. I figured that much. Let it have a little look-see, you know. Though I'm not specifically all that concerned about figuring out where the blue key card is. I've never been a massive secret guy. Unless you're one of those people that makes the secrets slightly mandatory, in which case make peace with whatever god you worship, because I am hunting you down. No, that's fine. I'm not bitter at all. Not bitter at all about those situations. Eddie playing blood on extra crispy would mean be no streamers. Nah, it's good. Good. I'll put my career on the back burner. Thank you very much. If this is the entry exam, not worth it. Not worth it. The criminal floor. This is 8. I'm expecting a boss. Every 8 levels in any Doom Megawad, I expect a boss encounter. So it is written. So it shall be. I think one of my favorite things to do with the SSG is line up multiple enemies with it. It's like, it's one of those satisfying things to see multiple enemies fall onto one shot. I think that's what I'm always striking for with the SSG. It's just nice. Violent Beetle, the next few levels are great. Ooh, you've upped my expectations then. So you're saying this one sucks, but the next 2 are great? Is that what I'm reading? But you're saying this one's good, but the next 2 are really good. How do I like the Proteus SSG? Oh, it's a quad shotty, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I made my thoughts clear in the video. It's good, but it could sound better. They've done a lot of great work on the sound design for a lot of the weapons in Proteus, but I feel like the sound specifically for the quad in Proteus could be beefier. Could be beefier. It needs to really sell it. It needs to really sell it. I need to be under the impression that I'm gonna break every bone in my fucking arm firing that thing. Oh, this is grim. Jetstream, he brought that up with Jason. Said that he'll look into it with the sound engineer. Oh! Oh man, I've had some slight influence. Oh god, I don't know what to do with this information. But yeah, I like it. It could be boomier. Like I say, I've been spoiled by the likes of Russian Overkill, Irish. I'd say that is certainly one of those. Also, I just want to draw your attention to the fact that before I picked up these, I'm pretty sure that these medkits were in the shape of a dick. So it was two, those are the balls, there was a shaft of smaller medkits, and then a jizz stream of shotguns. I don't want anyone to be left behind when it comes to the minor details of this map. Just saying. I'm just saying. But I'm fine if they don't, you know, when it comes to Proteus. I'm fine if they don't particularly bother with that, because everything else is great. It's a nitpick. It really is. It's a nitpick. But being who I am, I gotta do that. If I don't do that, sometimes the video comes up short. Sometimes you gotta be critical of even the things that you love. Because of course you love them. You want them to be better. If you see a potential for improvement, mention it. Please die, friggin' lanky resurrecting piece of shit. I wish I had a quaddie right now. Fuck. Reload that. Ugh. These Hell Knights really make the encounter more awkward. There we go. I think I was just getting unlucky with the damage. Get streaming, you semi-regularly attend Jason's mapping streams on Twitch. Gotta say, the stuff that mapping tools allows is beyond amazing. From what I've briefly seen, the Proteus mapping tools are super duper robust. Very impressive. And from that map that I played with the trucks, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. But yeah, Dragonfly, I have had confidence in the mapping abilities of Dragonfly for a very long time. When I heard that he was picked up for Proteus, I was like, man, they're gonna have some well-designed fucking levels. And, yeah, proof is in the playing. When I played Proteus, I was just like, these levels are just, they've got effortless flow. They really do. They've got effortless flow. They've got the appearance of being complex, but they've also got the direction of never leaving the player behind. It's very rare that you'll find yourself in a situation with Proteus maps where you'll be scratching your head going, where do I go next? Oleg, you've considered playing Doom 1 and 2 on the harder difficulties? On the harder difficulties, since I'm an expert, says who? Can I give some advice? Yes. Don't play on Nightmare. Never play on Nightmare. Ultraviolence is about as hard as you need to get. Have fun. And it depends, are you playing with a mod, are you playing vanilla, are you introducing any variables into the situation? These are all important questions. If you're playing vanilla, all I can tell you is have fun. Hope you enjoy it. Kawasumi, Check out Quake Mapper Greenwood. He makes some stellar stuff gameplay-wise. I'll keep that in mind. Ark, you'd say Proteus is quite close to classic Doom. I mean, I'd certainly say that with regards to the earlier builds that I played of Proteus, but when it came to the early access build that came out not too long ago, I'd say it's starting to forge its own identity. Starting to do its own particular thing. I mean, sure, you can easily read analogs in terms of, you know, enemy types and what they do. But there comes a point where it's like, okay, things are starting to switch up and do their own thing. And I feel like that's what it's seeking to do. Proteus is setting like a baseline of, alright, sure, you're familiar with Doom. Here's some, enemy tropes that you might be familiar with. And then at a certain point, it starts adding its own particular twists on top. And that's why I like it. It's doing its own thing. Doing its own thing. Like Brutal Doom makes Doom 1 2 a lot harder. Does it? Like I say, the question is fuzzy because if you're saying playing through Doom 1, Doom 2, advice please, I can't really give you any advice other than have fun. Because there's, like I say, so many other variables. If you're playing on Brutal Doom, pick the difficulty that feels challenging enough for you. That is my advice for the vast majority of gameplay modes. Don't feel compelled to play on fucking ultra-violence. Ultra-violence playthroughs, as far as I'm concerned, are a meme. It is an elitist thing. If you can, great. I hope your EP grows several inches on completion. If not, play the way that seems the most fun. I have spoken. Gonna need that other beer soon. Yeah, don't be ashamed of playing things on lower difficulty. If you play something on low difficulty and you feel like you haven't been challenged quite enough, consider that a practice run. And then endeavor to play it on a slightly higher difficulty if you find yourself engaged enough. That's pretty much most straightforward advice I can tell you. Violent Beetle, I noticed you mentioned. Don't I have a rocket launcher? Yes. Do you know about my track record with rocket launchers? I'm known for being a little bit rubbish when it comes to preserving my own life in the use of rocket launchers. Especially when it comes to door fighting situations, which is why I tend to avoid it where possible with door fighting. Because I'm just going to blow myself up. Icarus gonna go kablooey. Rupert can confirm Epeen grows with every map set you bet on UV. I mean, if you want to compare Epeens, Zekri has the absolute most gargantuan Epeen out of all of us. I mean, for the amount of times that you play Hideous Destructor on varied maps, man, you got a solar system destroying dong right there. I can see how this next map could be interesting. I'm gonna get more alcohol just to make it even more so. Oh wait, there's more beer in this can. Waste not, want not. Have I got any other cans in here? No, that one just had a little bit of extra beer left. Be right back. Yo. Fancy seeing you guys here. Almost like I've been streaming for the past 2.5 hours. Well, like getting paid to drink beer and play Doom mod sounds like the dream of every 10-year-old from the 90s. If I could go back, tell myself that this was a viable thing to do, firstly, I would have done it a hell of a lot sooner. Took me a while to find my place, but, you know, at the same time, I wouldn't say it's an easy road. It also requires a bit of luck. It requires finding the right people, enjoying the I'd say enjoying going through a particular phase of life experiences. Basically, I'm getting very philosophical on this because it all comes down to who you are at this specific point of time is the product of who you were all the way up until this particular point. So going back to change things, right here, right now, I don't think I'd say I'd change a single goddamn thing. Nope, not a thing. He said, oh, that's a thick head, that's what she said. Got him! Got him! Damn it. Got that far without taking a fireball and then just that one little transition through that wall. Would I still have had editing skills that I have now if I would have knew this earlier? I don't know. When I say doing this earlier, I mean it took me a while to find and figure out that this is what I'd like to do. So going back earlier, I still would have had the editing skills, I'm pretty sure, because I probably would have been doing this during uni. Or it would have made a lot more of a difference, personally, I guess. Though, I don't know. I had to wait for modding to reach a level of maturity as well, because there was only some mods that popped up at a certain point in time. So yeah, again. I guess this is a good example of why it's not really worth dwelling too much on hypotheticals. Because you are the product of everything that has led you to this particular point right here, right now. I saved precisely before that happened. I am fucked. Jomlo, one of your favorite video game quotes, if you had done something differently, it would be you.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
There'd be someone else looking back, asking a different set of questions. Exactly. Exactly what I'm getting at. Yeah, this is a fun save. Fuck. Don't try to fight the Archviles. Okay. It's a tough little section. I do declare, it is a tough little section. Creative as well. Oh, like when he was a kid, you wanted to shave when he grew up? Bet you regret that. Why do you think I grew this beard? I mean, sure, I still have to shave. I still have to trim parts of my face because I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm a bit of a hairy son of a bitch. My facial hair does not stop in the places that it does. I have to make sure the lines. In fact, I need to rejig a bit of this facial hair. So that'll be something to do this weekend. This is rough. Two. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, fuck. What is this map? Look at that. Isn't this music from Descent? Just thinking. Irish, especially in these god-awful times, you have to keep your beard trimmed more than they had before, so it won't be entirely comfortable. Wearing a mask, alright. This is why I wear snoods. There's some sigil? Oh, it's got a little bit of Descent blur to it. I can tell you what bit I'm thinking of. It's like the baseline MIDI that runs through it at some point. Oh, like reposts, you're also balding. Tend to shave your head. Oh, I don't shave my head. I've just got a real awkward thin hair bit on the back of my head. I'm just talking about my sculpting my fake cheekbones. If it gets to the point where I look utterly awful up top, even, you know, without a hat, I can get by. Just look like an egg in a hula skirt. Give myself a skullet. Like Devin Townsend used to have. Neander Dave, thoughts on Overload? Fucking love it. Have played, have completed, have enjoyed. Eddie, it's fine. You have a full beard, so picking your head ain't no shame. Just that you'll look like a guitarist in a metal band. The problem. Again, where is the downside to this? I mean, right now, my current face is I just look like a beard dad. That's about it. And that is exactly what I am right now. I am a beard dad. Ah, come on. This section is heck. Do I need to be dealing with these at all? Or do I just need to deal with the helmets? Overloading VR is insane. Well, I've got a VR headset, so guess what I'm going to be looking forward to doing? Another thing that I'm looking forward to doing a bit of time in is Elite Dangerous. I really enjoy Elite Dangerous, but I feel like I need that extra little bit of immersion. Boomer Lumberjack beard. I should buy more flannel. Oh, hey, the Archviles just bumped me out of that area. Fuck it, I'm taking it. I am taking it. Unless I needed to stay in that area to get a freaking keycard, in which case... Fuck! Will I return to Ion Fury when the extra stuff comes out? Yeah! I really enjoyed Ion Fury. I feel like it dropped the ball a bit with regards to its final few levels, but I really enjoyed Ion Fury. I thought it was really, really good. Gosh darn it, I think I'm gonna have to suffer through those Archviles. Ah! Okay, I'm not allowed to do that, but I did it anyway, okay? No one tell. No one tell on me, please. Archviles do get a bit overused. I don't mind them getting overused as part of a gimmick. I mean, this level is very much just Archvile overload, but still. Still. But the blue... Oh, fuck. What's happening in there? Is there a blue switch anywhere? This is the bit I was talking about sounding like Descent, by the way. I broke the game. I flew up. It's a viable alternative, right? Doing that. This level's rough. Super rough. Let's see. Can I get any more, Oh, hey, hey. This might be my way out. So blue got me some armor and shiz. Red is still up on a pedestal. Pedestal, yeah. Am I playing anything on Switch? Yes. Nintendo Ring Fit. That is the sole game I am playing on the Nintendo Switch right now. Nintendo Ring Fit. Four days a week. Because I'm fat. Kinky streaming stalker has made people aware of your squeaks of terror. I have no shame. I have no shame about my my squawks. I refer to them as squawks of terror. It's like like weird throat noises that I have. Oleg, the last thing he played on Switch was the 3D Mario games. I haven't played Super Mario Odyssey, you know, despite owning a Switch. You know why? Because Switch games are fucking expensive. Okay. Oh, does this go back up? Is there anything worthwhile? Ooh. Ooh. I say. Sorry, I got very campy. Ooh, what's this? Am I secretly a revenant? I got a level with you here, but deep down, we're all revenants. Inside you, there is a skelly screaming to get out. I'm definitely a parrot. Icarus, what a cracker. That bit up there is mean, because it just forces you to jump out. Oh, hey, that looks attainable now. I gotta stay around this side so I don't get flamed. I gotta admit, the way this works is actually really neat. It's really interestingly constructed map. It's just real mean. Scum when you brush your teeth, that's the only time you can clean your skeleton. True. You gotta treat your skeleton well. And this comes from personal experience. Up until the age of maybe... when was it? 20? Something like that. I used to regularly drink shitloads of milk.
Welcome to 2020 Prestige 1.
Made it! Thank you, Evil Gamer, for 25 months. 2020 NG +1. Let's fucking go! But yeah, up until about the age of 20, I used to just drink, like, full pints of beer. Yeah. Milk. Milk. I used to drink full-on pints of milk. At least minimum one a day. And I credit that to the resilience of my bones. I really do. Calcium is seriously underrated. I have never broken a significant bone in my body. I'm pretty sure that I may have broken a toe. But at the point, excuse me, hitting my mic, but at the time I was really drunk, so it doesn't count. Now the real Dark Souls begins. I was worried that this was like a reset floor for a second. Is there a friggin' Cybe in here? I can hear something. Stomping. Oh, yeah! Oh, like you broke a wrist when you were 17, got surgery, got in a fight. Don't recommend it. There you go. Cool story, bro. Irish German, you still drink straight milk where you have some? You don't know why people hate it, other than the fact that they're lactose intolerant. Yeah, milk. 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 Scum breaking bones makes a stronger skeleton.
False.
He eventually become the skeletal giants in Dark Souls. That is not a reason to do so. Sprinkle, this ward does look brutal as fuck. It is fairly challenging. I like this gonzo version of Phobos Anomaly. Is that what this is? Wait, no, it's not. Is it? Whatever it is, it's mean. Alright, so there's the Psybe. I need a blue, I need a yellow. Where's the blue? Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing! I got 11 rockets, that's not enough to bring down a Psybe. Of course we need the yellow skull to activate that one. Hey! Was that timed? It feels like that was timed. Yellow. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's actually kind of neat. I quite like that. Blue. Oh wait, no. Did I just? Oh, it's a skull. Fuck you. Yellow keycard, then yellow skull. You piece of shit. It was there from the start. I'm just an idiot. Okay, thanks. Ah! Fucking hell. Hey, nearly got hit in the face. Right, oh, come on. Still, you have microfractures in your heel 22 years after a stupid thing you did when you were 10. Oh yeah, it gets here in older age. It really does. My left foot hurts like fuck on cold days. I broke my toe. I think I broke my toe. I think I just fractured it and didn't really read much into it at the time because, as I say, I was shit-faced. When you say Plutonia, am I gonna do the secret levels? I don't know. I thought Plutonia was enough! Take those shrieks and turn them into a soundbite. No, you! No, you. You do it. Alright, where's that other... Where's that other skull thing? It's down here. Yes! I'm not doing it on purpose. I promise you. I am not doing it on purpose. It's a I hesitated. I picked up the yellow. Fucking no, I didn't. Gotta go. I'm getting ahead of myself. I am getting ahead of myself. That bit. I gotta circle around to this. No, 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 I've already done that. Fuck that. I gotta get around to this. Do that. Shoot these. And then skedaddle over this gap into the telly. Get fucking bodied by a fucking cyber demon. What did that achieve? Seriously, what did that fucking achieve? Let's try that again. Go across this way, hit F6. Then, I can't go that way, so I gotta go this way. Ah! I was a little too panicked. That's why. Then we got the blue. Then we avoid the Cybe. That was close. That was very close. F6 that shit. Cybe on the lava, everything's fine. No, we're not, we're dead. No! Why? Why must you troll me with these different fucking card combinations? Why you gotta be like that? Why? Why you gotta be like that? Fuck. Oh, you got that right. Blah. I got the thing. Oh wait, no, I need that thing. How do I get that thing? I press the button and I do the squishy. What does the squishy mean? Do I need to get the cyber demon into the squishy? Get in the squishy. You best get in the fucking squishy. Get in the squishy. Get in the squishy. Get in the Close enough. You know we got in the squishy. Mission fucking complete. Alright, how do I...
Yes! Yes!
How do I leave this godforsaken level? Need a blue key card. Was the... I got a blue skull. Where does the blue skull go? Fuck! Alright, I got the red skull. Okay, I'm getting the sequence wrong in my head. I'm figuring it out. So I got the red skull, I can do this way. That was the blue. That was definitely the blue. Fuck that extra two Cybes! Are you fucking shitting me? Fuck right off. I reject your reality, violent beetle, and substitute it for my own. I did it my own way. Arcturus for the best PC parts go on Wish. Don't do that. No. I do wish I had unlimited access to funds so I could just build my dream PC. I really do. Money were no object. I would build a beast. This is a fun map pack. It really is. I would recommend it. And this is coming from a guy that's only fully decided to play it today. I played like the first 3 levels this afternoon just to check that it worked properly. I thought, you know what? I'll do this for Doom Mod Madness live. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? No regrets. No regrets. Also, real good middies. Exithil. I could build my dream PC only to be obsolete in 3 months. I mean, sure, but really when it comes down to it, it's building to a use case. That's what it always comes down to. You build any rig to a use case. If you're a streamer that does online as well as recording, you're gonna need something reasonably beefy. Take care of all of that, especially with editing as well on top. But hey, here I am sitting pretty with a 1700 Ryzen and a 2070 Super, and I am getting along A-O-friggin-K. The kind of content that I typically make. If I want to get more ambitious than that, sure, yeah, I'd have to upgrade. Them's the breaks. But, you know, if money was no object, I would go top of the line, every fucking everything. All RGB. Because RGB makes things work faster. That's why it's so popular. Duh. I mean, ideally, I'd probably shoot for a 5700 Ryzen. 5800 if I can afford it. Plus, I've been dabbling in Blender recently, so you know, pushing them pixels is something that would probably work in my favor. I've not really done much beyond the donut, though. I'm gonna be honest. Fuck! Pinned. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. always a way out. That's what you gotta remember. Well-designed level always has a good way out. Niguez, a 3080 would be the best bet for the future-proof. If you want to absolutely have the most recent, up-to-date, future-proof GPU, then yeah, 3080. But it depends entirely on what you want to play. And you gotta bring price into the consideration. When it comes time to buy a GPU, in my personal situation, I always compare the prices versus price versus performance, always. So I always make sure I've got a budget. Firstly, what's your budget? Secondly, what do you want to achieve? And thirdly, you know, what will do that? And then check accordingly. If it's just a case of faster at any cost, then you know, if you got money to burn, just get the biggest number thing. If you haven't, make sure you do some research. This is why I go on about you know, if I had unlimited funds, you know, if money was no object whatsoever, the crazy shit I would do. Because I don't have that. Alright, I got the right key. Does that mean I can just go straight back to the lift? That seems to be the implication here. But I can't go that way, so... Whence doth Icarus go? Hey, hey, hey! Oh, hey, hey. But yeah, the tech... Oh, there it is. Big fucking obvious red door. Tech's gonna get expensive. Tech is gonna get expensive in the next year or so. Doubly so if you're American, because there's certain tariffs. That are gonna get levied. Because certain trade deals are gonna fall out. Can't speak for being a Brit because fucking Brexit. Everything's in the fucking air due to that. That was my bad. That was my bad. We could do about some serious topics. I don't know. Depends how you look at it. Depends how you look at it, I guess. Do you need expensive graphics hardware right now? Yes, no. I mean, if you were here earlier, we were talking about the finer points of streaming porn mods on Pornhub, which may be a viable career trajectory. You know, if Twitch and YouTube goes under. Damn it, I got the hiccups. This map is fucking tight. Ugh. Gotta remind myself that each of these maps takes place within the same volume as preceding maps. Same dimensions and all that. Oh boy. Hey. I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning because I had fuck all sleep last night. Oh, come on. What is this room? What is that room? Magenta! How you doing? Hopefully well. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I fixed the camera. The camera did break a few times. You know what I did? I plugged it into a different USB slot. So, without a shadow of a doubt, the problem that dogged my camera not too long ago was the fact that one of my USB ports on the back of the PC has gone kablooey, so... Sorry, Kinky Ray. In terms of subjects brought up in chat, the fact someone can finger themselves on camera and only get 3 days banned should mean it's fine to stream porn on Twitch. I am aware of that one, by the way. But seeing it spelled out so bluntly in chat cracked me up. Magenta doing well, non-stop on your mod. It's a good mod. It's worth the effort. Let me just pause so I can read this. More updates, more stuff. I noticed, because I'm still on the Discord, so I get the update notifications. Made it so kicking enemies makes them fall over, so it's worth a fuck now. But yeah, USB schlots frying out is always shitty. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna replace my motherboard entirely. It's gonna be a 5K Ryzen upgrade because I'm on a 1700K. Ooh-wee. Oleg, who fingered themselves? Can I see? No. Well, actually, yes, because they only got banned for 3 days. It's the person who wait, who was it? Who ended up? Was it Horsecock or something? Forzen. Everyone knows about Forzen. He's like the driving force of meta on Twitch. He got banned for how long? He got banned for a terrible length of time in comparison to whatever rule he violated. It's utterly inconsequential in comparison to the fingering. Hope installing a new board isn't too rough. I find these days it's not as bad as it used to be because for some reason motherboard replacements don't fuck up Windows installations as much. That used to be my my biggest pet peeve with motherboard replacements. It would invalidate my fucking Windows installation. I do not know how I'm gonna deal with this fucking section. I really don't. Yeah. So, alright. Yeah, got it. Fuck off, cack off. I went the wrong way. So, if I hang about here, I will get the yellow key. I can... Oh, Jesus Christ, this map. These last few maps have been absolutely skin of the teeth shit fests. They really have. Got it. Let me out. Let me out. Bone Fosen showed a crudely drawn picture of a horse cock for a fraction of a second, and he got banned for that versus the on-stream pornographic content. Fucking double standards, really is. Yeah, when it comes to making sure the adverts are served, the Twitch team is fucking on steroids. When it comes to every other aspect of Twitch, oh jeez, nada. Nada. Toothpaste IQ. This section is gonna be fucking nightmarish. Alright, what have I got? I got rockets. For QB boys. I'm not sure I'm gonna get through this one if I'm gonna be honest. Rough. If I had free aim turned on, I could clear the hallway behind me with rockets as long as auto aim doesn't kill me by plummeting a rocket at my feet because Doom auto aim. Yep! There's too much shit. You know what, actually, this little hallway here, I could probably do something about this. This is actually a good strat. Thank you, Magenta. This is actually a worthwhile strat. So what I can do is I can fuck up these revs. Let's fuck up these revs, and then we can pull the friggin' lever. This is viable. This is viable. Come on! Come on, Skelly boy! Okay. Coward! It's getting around them QBs. Oh, I got an arachnotron in the back. All right. Yeah! It's doable. I can smell it. It's like old wood. Rich mahogany. There's the smell of victory. Rich mahogany. Open fucking sesame. Get me up. Get me up. Thank you. Quick save. Fuck this. Good night. Bye-bye. Fuck, no one's gonna get that reference. No one's gonna get an Anchorman reference? Really? Fuck, I'm old. Keep battling through the demonic skyscraper. Floor by floor. The architect's minions were putting up quite a fight, but they are no match for you. Damn right. You've been going up for quite a time now. The air is starting to get a little thin. You must be entering the upper atmosphere. It's been quite a while since you last stood on the solid ground. Quite a while since you've even seen it. Quite a while since you weren't assaulted by the damn elevator music. Why must you remind me? What map am I up to? 12. Not even anywhere near halfway through. Commander! Yo. What are my thoughts on Techland not getting any more updates? What's Techland? When's the last time I covered it? If ever. My memory is shit. You really gotta refresh me on that kind of stuff. Treasure Tech. Treasure Tech. Not getting any more updates. What has Mega 64 stopped working on it? Is he not making the Treasure Tech land megawatt? Because I'm failing to see a problem here. Yeah, I don't understand. As far as I can tell, it's still trucking along. Where have you heard that it's not getting updates anymore? Because it isn't from me. And I've not heard that it's not getting updates anymore because I've got a pretty decent cabal of informants that tend to know what shit's going down these days. You been out the loop? Don't worry about it. I guess it's a fair question. It was just confusingly phrased. As if you'd suddenly heard that it wasn't getting any updates anymore. It's like, really? Gosh! Scoop! Breaking news! One health. Don't I have a chain gun? Yes! Yes, I do. Look, it's a very nice chain gun. Yes, it is. Look, it even goes daka 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 daka. I could hold my button down on this all day. Just let's see if I can draw a dick. Let's just draw a dick. Got some gigantic testicles around here. Actually kind of difficult to draw a dick with this one, with the spread. And get a peen up here. There we go. This is a vague penis, right? You know why I don't use the chain gun anywhere near as much as I should? Because it's nowhere near as fun as the other weapons. I know I'm gonna die. I am never, ever, 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 ever under any illusion that I am good at Doom. Anyone who tells you I'm good at Doom is a fucking liar. I just like mods. That's literally it. Let me just pause here. Is there a scoop on this? Treasure Tech Land map geometry is done. I need to touch up some things. Wait, that doesn't say he's stopping. Dev. Anyway, getting distracted. It's more the degree of chain gunners than anything. I think it's less my use of chain guns and more the degree of chain gunners. Yeah. Another thing I like about the SSG, multi-kills. Multi-kills make me moist. Oh shit, did I save just before that? Ah! 15 health. That chain gunner can fucking kill me with it. One freaking shot. Fuck off. I know I crouched. I know that's illegal. I don't care. Sorry, I'm getting really pissed off by these chain gunners. I think my incredulity with regards to the suggestion of I should be using the chain gun more was because I hadn't quite noticed that the level was specifically pointing me at a goddamn chain gun yet. I hadn't died enough at this particular point to notice it. You see, now it feels like a viable suggestion to me. Nice soundtrack. There's been a lot of real good fucking middies during the course of this. Have to say. Shit. Okay. I'm on the final stretch. It's fine. I'm on the final stretch. I'm speaking more in terms of time than anything. Melancholy, thank you for gifting a sub again. What is that now? 123? Jeez! Keep finding spare gift subs down the side of the couch or something? What have we got? Oh, jeez. I'm in a bit of a famine state with my my weaponry here. Or at least a famine state with regards to the weapons I like to use. Alright. Oh, plasma gun, okay. Oh boy. Oh, it's piling on now. Fuck. 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 Bye. That ending. That ending, though. The Shivering Floor. Map 13. I think I'm gonna need at least one cleansing pint of water before I do this one, so I'll be right back. Oh boy, did the music stop? Whoops. Going to now be awkwardly quiet. Shavney! Thank you so much for the 20 months. Must be because I clicked outside of the window. Oh. Melancholy, 125 gift subs. Crazy son of a gun. Thank you so much. Yeah, either this map or the next map is probably gonna be my last for today. Got a bit of a time limit, as with most days. You need a red key. Okay. Okay. I don't know why, I do tend to overlook the chain gun in Doom quite a lot. I just do. I think one thing I've failed to do on a frequent basis is just, you know, pay attention to my friggin' weapon binds. You'd think it would be pretty simple these days, but I get a little too over-reliant on scroll wheel. Instead of just hitting the designated numbers. Do I have more beer? No, I have ran out of beer. I only got a 4-pack of Budvar. I got more rum! But I am planning on saving that for another time. I had the choice today. I either wanted to drink some alcohols or rum, and I chose beer. Ozrik, the chain gun shares the sound of the pistol. That combination with the jittery animation kills the satisfaction you personally get from the weapon. Yeah, I think it's a similar thing. I think it's a similar thing on my front. But yeah, at some point I'll have to crack back into the old Kraken. Maybe next week. Smooth Doom makes the animation quite satisfying. Well, there's another good reason I should have remembered to have done that. How many hours ago? Nearly 3/4 an hour ago. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Another... Oh, yeah, there is. I was about to say, is there another arch... Not an archvile. Is there another revenant around here somewhere? Yeah. Yep. Lurking behind the old bloodwood. Look at that curved display. Look at that. That is some top-tier tech right there. Curved. I guess that's OLED. I bet that's OLED. I am kind of reaching my limit, though. I don't know how certain people stream for as long as they do. I really don't. Two of them? Feels like there's two of them in there. Eh. Which mod was it again? You could use the minigun like a jetpack. Temporal Assassin? That was a Half-Life 2 mod. Temporal Assassin's great. Higher rate, great bait mate, 8 out of 8. Combined Arms does it as well. But yeah, even if you weren't thinking of Temporal Assassin, you should try Temporal Assassin. It's great. Go watch my videos. Icarus got to pay the bills. Anyway. Feel like I'm making some progress here. Red key. Red key is typically go use the friggin' elevator key. Aha! Ha! Aha! Ha! Fuck. How about... I was about to say, how about I don't engage with any of this and just avoid all of it? Well, he's dead anyway, so it's fine. Fine. This level's intricate. Interesting as hell. I'm mystified by the thought process of certain mappers when it comes to figuring out the flow of the level, but this is interesting. This has interested me quite a lot. Mandy, you've been watching my videos since you found me in 2018. Well, clearly I'm not. You're not the one I'm yelling at. Everyone else that hasn't watched my videos yet. Ugh. But it's no problem. It's no problem. You have any? I got to admit right now, don't expect me to be coherent when replying to anything, because I am really fucking drunk. Hey! I'm planning, I'm hoping on was this your map? Oh yeah, because you got the 2V, so is it a W? Is it actually Shawnee? And I've been saying it wrong this entire time? Oh. It's all come together. It's like synergy. It's just all interlocked like an intricate jigsaw puzzle in my brain. Fuck. This looks like fun. Oh boy. You know what I've recently become immensely impressed by? As a YouTuber who does like Doom-based machinima. I fucking love it. Absolutely fucking love it. The last thing I think I posted it on my Twitter was, I think it was like the Yellow Key Apocalypse or something like that. I know it's not exactly the name, but I'm sure from that alone, you might be able to divine what I mean. But yeah. An imp fell in the river in Lego City. Yeah, that guy. What's the name of his channel so I can promote it? Absolute fucking art. I love what that guy does. Absolutely mystified by how he pulls off some of the machinima stuff. But man, it is beautiful to watch. Gaming Gargoyle, that's the guy. You should all check out Gaming Gargoyle's Doom machinima stuff. It is amazing. If you haven't already, Gaming Gargoyle. If my last act of drunken shilling does anything, it should direct your attention to Gaming Gargoyle's YouTube channel. You think he's Fabino levels of memory? I can only hope to attain that level of memory. I admire that shit. I feel hopelessly inadequate in the face of that shit. I mean, I can shitpost every now and again, but I think I lack that critical, like, faculty, that critical skill that lets you just tap into the right kind of memory. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the shitposts that I've put on my secondary channel. Icarus Lives Again. But I cannot hope to keep up with the same kind of quality and frequency as the likes of Fabino or Gaming Gargoyle. Absolutely not. Oh god, are they gonna keep coming? Oh, jeez. They keep coming, that is mean as shit. How do I leave this? The shit posted me putting up Quake 2's bestquake.com. I really forgot about that. I still own that domain. I can't remember when I started doing that, but I think it runs out soonish. Yeah, for those of you out of the loop, I registered bestquake.com to redirect everyone to the Quake 2 Steam store page. I really pissed off a lot of people doing that, and that was entirely my intent. Oh, Scheiße. Oh, no, please, don't give me any money to maintain that URL. I do not give a shit. It was a one-off joke. It was a one-off joke. It fulfilled its purpose. I'm gonna let it expire. I'm not like Dave Oshry. I don't have that kind of money to maintain all of those multiple domains. If Oshry is great at anything, he is great at keeping people invested in the stuff that he promotes. Absolutely. Oh, I was hoping I could get to level 15. That would be a great pausing point because it's pretty much halfway through, but this is gonna... I think this is gonna do me in. It's gonna do me in, fam. Daikatana next? Best Best Daikatana would only work if there was more than one Daikatana. Or I could make a URL that just redirects to Daikatana 64 because everyone recognizes that as being shit. Is there two? I was wondering whether there's two Archviles here. Ah, jeez, I think I'm fucked. That didn't even hit him. That's good. Level 15's usually not halfway through. I know, but, you know, I'm just saying that for myself. You know, 15, half of 30 and all that. Please die. Two, three, four, fucking dead. Cacos! The cacos. They're harshing my vibe. And the Lost Souls. And everything else. Die! Thank you. 20 health. Oh, it's gonna suck. If I could get those Hell Knights, those Barons. No, the Hell Knights. Then get them away from that opening, I'll be free and clear. I don't want to have to fucking waste ammo on these cacos. I just want to get past them. And, oh yeah, that's right. My friggin'... my rad suits. Running out of freaking power. Well, this is a load of heck. Steam Bub, you heard the Daikatana for Game Boy Color was good? Yes! Apparently it is. Apparently it is. Do I have any cells for the plasma? As the conversation usually goes, I feel like if I had any, I would have used them by now. Also, the other flip side of the argument is, if it was easy enough for me to flip to it, I would have used it by now. I got rockets though. Let's use some rockets. Fuck it. I think I was using the shotgun because it was the close quarters. Come on. So at the very least, thank you for reminding me of the rocket launcher. Suka. I want to do this level. This will be my pausing point. If I can get this level done, I'll be a happy chappy. Oh, and cacos, man. They absolutely fuck me up. Hey! No! No! Why did it have to be fucking chain gunners? Why did it have to be chain gunners? my eye is rolling into the back of my skull. I am just in like the worst position. This is where like the RNG of Doom damage really fucks you up the most. Really does. You just get nibbled by a Kako at this health. You're just dead. How goes my day? I've got 1 health. There you go. That was my fault. That was my fault. These Kakos can go fuck one. I don't know what one is, but they can go fuck it. Come on, I'm on a time limit here. Ugh! Fuck off! Oh, piss. 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 This is one cavalcade of bullshit after the next. Sometimes Revenants take an infuriating amount of time to die. Two. Fucking 2. I must be dealing the damage so fucking equally between them that they just don't reach 0. It's a problem when dealing with splash damage. Sometimes it just does not do the amount of damage you want it to do. I can do this. I'm not fucking giving up. I can do this. It's doable. It's just hell. Fucking bullshit archviles. The fuck am I even going? I got 40. Fuck that. I'm not going to be doing as much damage as I'd like to with 40 cells. I'll be gone before I can even hear them fire. So close. So close. The method is working. I don't need to change up the strat much. I just need to kill the fucking revenants before I kill myself with my own splash damage, because that's all I ever fucking do these days. Done! No, it's not. I need the key. Where's the key? The key's here. Go back to the lift and then we can call it the day. There we go. Revs, Archfiles, I don't care. I get to mix them up all the time. I'm drunk, okay? Well, technically, I made it to floor 15, okay? I didn't complete floor 15, but I made it to floor 15. It's good enough to me. That is halfway. Where's the montage of explosive kills you've done to yourself in TA Doom? Literally everything you've ever played. Well, that would require planning and curation. I am not good at either of those things. Not good at either of those things. If someone else wants to compile all the fucking bullshit explosive deaths I inflict on myself, go nuts. Go nuts. 2-hour video incoming. Yeah, I'm not editing that. I got enough on my plate these days. Ugh. Anyway, I'm done for today. But I've had fun, you know, despite the squawks of abject pain that I've been producing from my throat. Man, I really need to dust this thing down. Anyway, will I play the rest at a later date? Maybe. It depends how obsessed I get with this thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll play the rest over VR or some shit. Who knows? Anyway, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for dropping by, be it for the last few minutes or be it over the entire last 4 hours or so. It's always nice to see the gang assemble for some good old-fashioned Doom Mode Madness live. If you were wondering, yes, I do more than just this on Twitch. But if you haven't already, feel free to follow. Currently in the middle of a Dark Souls run. I'll be completing that over the next week, so feel free to drop by. Always happy to see people. In any case, I'm hungry. Gonna go eat some food. And until next time, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Icarus out.